Welcome to Breaking Fears.
Okay, this looks like a good spot to put some of this stuff at. Okay, glad I'm saving this blanket. You know what? I'll put this here for right now, just in case we need it. Put the PlayStation box here, just in case we need that. Let's just put this. The floppy seat for baby cars, baby seats. We don't have a baby anymore. But you know what? Just in case, we'll put that there. In case I need it. This old pillow. I might as well just keep here too. Put that there. This blanket stinks, but maybe I'll wash it. Just in case. We always need blankets. Blankets are always good to have. A bag of sheets. This is crap. But what if we need to make a curtain or something? Maybe I might need these raglands. Let's just keep this here. Let's keep it there for now. I might need it. Okay. HDMI cable. You never know when you need one of those. Put that there. Just hold that for now. I had enough for today. We'll look for some more, clean up some more areas. Otherwise, just transferred stuff that should probably be thrown away. But I'll just keep this stuff here. Never know when you need it. Okay, let me go look at another room. Okay, let me see. Yeah, I think I'll save these Christmas lights because I can make some extension cord out of it probably. Left over here, I think I used to keep this chair too. I'll just put it right here. More Christmas lights. Put that there. Yeah, I forgot about this Christmas decoration here. I'll just set it right here. Never know when you need this stuff. You never know. It's great.
Hey YouTube world. As you can see, this video will be about hoarding. Yes, hoarding. A coworker of mine asked me to do a video because they were worried about hoarding. So this video is for you, and I am going to do it because it is something, like I said, I'm not just going to do videos that I don't know about or that I didn't research on, or that's something that's not personal. And hoarding is a personal thing because I experienced it with somebody that a family member of mine. So with all that being said, as you can see in my intro, beginning of this video, what was going on. Hoarding is how can I say this? When I was growing up, hoarding can be a problem, and hoarding is a issue where a person had previous loss in their life. Something personal happened to them, and something was taken away. It could have been a loved one. It could have been a favorite material. It could have been several things. But that's what causes hoarding. And if you don't realize that, you can end up with a bunch of stuff thrown in a corner or just your house filled with tons of stuff that you don't need. There's a TV show about this showing people hoarding things, just junk that they're afraid to get rid of because of their past drama that happened to them in life. Something traumatic happened. And that causes them just to hold on to things because they're afraid that if they get rid of it or something, that can happen. Perfect example with me. No, I don't hoard a lot of stuff, but I do have things that I do not need and that I need to get rid of. Thus, in my previous videos where I had stated, you've got a gold mine in your house that you're not even aware of. or you are aware of, but again, because of your hoarding addiction or your hoarding fear, I'll put it that way, your hoarding fear, you're afraid to get rid of stuff because you might, one, think that, hey, I might use it later on, or two, this is too important to me to get rid of because so and so gave it to me, or I want it and this is the first time I won something. Whatever it may be, you're holding on to stuff that you could sell and make money from. So one of my things is every year, me and my family, we walk through our house, we do inventory. What have we used well, not every day, but throughout this year? And what have we not even touched this year or last year or even the year prior to that? And if we find these things, we get rid of them. Because what's the sense on holding on to something that you do not use? And most of the times, and this is true, out of mind, out of sight, out of mind. If you don't see it, if you don't use it, you forget about it, and it could get buried in your hoarding, in the pile of junk that you're just saving up. So my advice is, like I said, to go through your stuff every year, find out what you use every day, or what you use throughout the year. Find out. I'm not even going to say what you can and cannot live without, because that's basically you're going to sit up here and say, "Oh, I might want to use that." Because, like I said, taking it from me, I've got this shirt, and as you can see how the edges are ripped up. There's a spot of paint on it somewhere. Oh, here it is on the sleeve. See this, the pot of that's not blood. That's paint. When I was helping my child paint something, I got paint on the shirt. I don't wear the shirt out. I just wear it inside when I'm laying sitting around the house. See the holes, and I got the collar here. It's like kind of torn. You can see a little bit of it right here. I don't wear this shirt out. So you might be saying, Rico, why do you even have that shirt? It's cozy. It's something nice to wear around the house. But there will be a time, especially if I get holes underneath the armpits. That's what I totally really, I'm like, okay, you have this shirt way too, or holes within the shirt, like around the body part. One of my things is it's still good. I can still use it. That's part of hoarding. Believe it or not, that's part of hoarding. If something's raggedy, ripped up, messed up, you need to get rid of it. Buy something new to wear around the house. I'm talking to myself, but I'm also talking to you. But for this shirt, um, I think I got maybe one more year, but it's probably more than likely going to be either thrown out by the end of this year or beginning of next year. And I'll have a new shirt that I'll be wearing. But again, that is could be part of hoarding. But I do wear the shirt when I'm around laying, like usually once, like, you wash your clothes weekly. So I'll have it on today. I might wear it next week after laundry's done. But I use it. So that's why I keep it. I used to have old clothing. I'm like, oh, I could use this old clothing to wash my car. I think I had maybe 3 trash bags of old clothes, ripped up clothes like this that's torn up, I would say, to wash my car or wash rags around the house. My wife and I, we just threw all that away because it didn't make sense to hold on to that stuff because we don't use that. We really don't use it. We don't wash the car that often and really use up that many rags. Uh, Books, we donate the books that we don't read that we have laying around. Electronics, we take and sell. Clothing that's still in good condition but too small, we can't wear, we donate Salvation Army. But we get rid of stuff every year that we do not use frequently or periodically throughout every year. I mean, everybody hoards. And if you say, "Oh, I don't hoard," go into your garage. Look around. Look around your garage and see what you use and what you do not use. I can guarantee you there's stuff in there that you do not use that you don't want to get rid of because, oh, I might use this later on or I might need this. You never know. That's part of hoarding. your sheds, attics, stuff that's in your attic, stuff that's in your shed. If you go in your shed, you can probably find tons of stuff that you don't use that needs to be thrown away. I mean, your parents when they pass away, I know a lot of people, including me, you go through your parents' old stuff. Like they still have, what is all this stuff? Why did they have? They didn't even use this. I didn't even know they had this. Part of the hoarding thing. So, like I said, to prevent the hoarding, every year, the first of the year, like I said, we go through it like end of December of the year and in the beginning of the year. And we just keep going through this stuff and tossing what we need, or I'm sorry, keeping what we need and what we use periodically during the year and a lot during the year. Things that we haven't touched within that year or a prior year or just sitting in a corner, we get rid of. I stopped that thought of, oh, I might end up using this later on, sometime down the line. I stopped that because you know how much electronic equipment I have that I keep thinking, oh, I'm going to build this, I'm going to do that. It's been here for some of the stuff I had for over 10 years, sitting in a box, in an attic, in a garage, in a nook where nobody looks. And it could stack up. It really can stack up. So my advice, like I said, every year, do an inventory check. What do you have? What do you need? The stuff that you don't use, get rid of. With that, so I'm not babbling all day, I hope you got a little tidbit out of this. Now you know what hoarding's about. You know that it is something traumatic that happened to you in life. If you're the one person that hoards, get rid of it. Start getting rid of that stuff, and you'll start noticing that maybe you might learn what that traumatic thing in life was, and that it really didn't affect you the way you thought it would by getting rid of some of this stuff. I mean, I think I saw one show, I think the show's called Hoarding, where they were in a lady's house cleaning it out and they found dead cats. Oh, it was just disgusting. One lady was sitting on her sofa every day and didn't know what ever happened to her cat. Yes, she was sitting on her cat for years because of all the junk she had in her house. To this day, we don't know how she know how the cat got buried where she was sitting. But yeah, it got buried on the junk because she just sat on it and eventually got smothered and it died. Yeah, don't do that stuff. Don't be a hoarder. Get rid of the stuff that you don't need. So with all that being said, I don't want to keep going on and babbling. Again, I'm not a psychologist. This is just something that I'm very familiar with because, again, I grew up with a hoarder. So, thank you for watching. Click subscribe. Click your like button or dislike button because I've noticed some of my videos have dislikes. Whatever you want to do, you click it. But please, I ask that you please leave a comment. Negative comments, I just delete. If it's good comments, and what I mean by negative, hateful comments, I delete those. I won't respond, nor will I keep them. I just delete them. But those of you who give positive feedback or want me to talk about something that I've gone through in life, I'll be more than happy to do so and put a video out there. So, thank you for watching. Click subscribe, comment, and ring the bell for notifications when I post out new videos. And again, for all of you new subscribers, thank you for subscribing. And feel free to reach out, and if you want me to talk about something, I'll be more than happy to give my opinion. Again, as long as it's something I've researched and something that has happened in my life. I can't give any feedback on something that I don't know about. So, thank you for watching. Until our next video. See ya.
Help! Help! I've fallen in my hoarding and I can't get out. Help! Help somebody. Help me get out of this hoarding. Help. Someone throw me a rope. Throw me a rope. Oh, I threw that darn rope out. I should have kept it for this situation. Oh, darn, darn, darn.